The man was surrounded. Dozens of soldiers rapidly converged outside the villa. His companion hid beneath a tree, slipping past several soldiers. Watch how the elite sniper escapes the encirclement. Bob first went into hiding, taking out 2 soldiers who charged into the room. As the soldiers closed in on the villa, Nick swiftly moved to position 2. Then Bob ordered Nick to detonate the pipe bomb, followed by tear gas grenades. Amidst the predicted explosions, Bob fired while retreating from the villa, sprinting outward. Next, he detonated the gasoline bomb, engulfing a vast area in flames. The bombs he'd planted detonated one after another. Bob broke through the encirclement, but a helicopter appeared. The helicopter hovered overhead, surveying them. Bob suddenly thought of Donnie. He couldn't let Nick meet the same fate. They quickly ducked behind the barn. Bob needed to take out the helicopter for their escape. He assessed the positions of the fuel drums and the helicopter. Nick took on the distraction role while Bob provided cover with his sniper rifle. When the aircraft reached the designated spot, he fired a single shot, detonating the fuel drums. The massive flames engulfed the helicopter once more. They then fled into the forest, escaping successfully. Federal agents arrived to find the scene littered with shell casings, helicopter wreckage, and bodies strewn everywhere. Fingerprints extracted from the casings revealed 2 sets, one belonging to Bob, the other to Federal Agent Nick. The 2 old men began to worry. They had underestimated the sergeant, but they still had a bargaining chip, Sarah. At that moment, Sarah had been kidnapped by this man and had suffered greatly. Nick called his attractive boss, who transferred him to the FBI director. Nick stated that Bob had been apprehended, but he couldn't bring him back because he didn't know whom to trust now. Then he hung up. Next, Bob received a call from the colonel, who revealed the kidnapping of Sarah. Bob produced the recording.
At the Eritrean border, there is a mass grave with 400 bodies.
It detailed the crimes the colonel had committed, as Mickey had warned. Both sides held leverage over each other, setting the stage for an equal exchange. However, the deal required a third party, the Montana senator. The colonel refused to agree. Bob then revealed a set of coordinates, the exact location where the bodies were buried. With no other choice, they chose a desolate spot for the exchange. This very place, a snow-covered mountaintop. The senator arrived in his red plane. They had nothing to fear, having taken every precaution. Just as Bob slowly approached, suddenly, a sniper shot him dead. Bob slowly rose again. It turned out he wasn't Bob at all, but Nick. Bob continued searching for his target, firing another shot. Hidden farther away, he took out the colonel's 3 snipers. Nick then slowly stood up, unzipped his chest, and discarded the steel plate. But it wasn't over yet. Bob aimed at the man holding Sarah hostage.